friends, it's Becky, and it's time to open up and organize our curated bead box for May of 2024. And we've got a list right here of the different beads and their sizes, with, of course, the disclaimer that bead sizes and types may vary due to availability. So you might see something in my box that you don't get, or you may have a different size, or my size might be different from what it says on here. It happens. But this is one of the more economical bead subscription boxes that you can find out there. We usually get glass beads that have been curated to go with some findings, and there's always a findings starter pack that gives you the ability to start making jewelry with your bead box. Like from day one, all you need are some tools and you'll be able to, this is so pink, you guys. There is so much pink in here. Oh my gosh. Sometimes this feels more like bubblegum as far as the theme goes. This feels like a bubblegum thing to me. Ice cream, maybe. Yeah, it's a very sunny and bright type of theme for us. I sort of love that we've got this to bridge and cross over between them, but then we've also got this really bright yellow, and then this two-tone pink crackle glass. All right, so we've got several strands of beads. We've got some spacers. We've got some bead caps. We have a couple of different bead mixes, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, and I love to sort through bead mixes, so we'll sort through those. We've got some tassels. They're very, very pink tassels. And we've got some, looks like these are they 6/0 seed beads? They feel like they're bigger than 6/0s, but those will be pretty fun. That is a very bubblegum pink. Then we've got a focal here. It looks like you could probably glue something in there into the center, but then you've got some drop areas over here. Let's see what we've got in the Finding Starter Kit. Like I said, you can start making this. It's great for beginning beaders because you already have the things that you need to start making jewelry right from the get-go, including some head pins, some jump rings, some stretch cord, some beading wire and crimps, some lobster clasps, some ear wires, and some memory wire. And I think I'm going to actually leave this out because I think I want to, after I'm done sorting this, make a memory wire bracelet with y'all. Well, because I'm into making easy projects this week, and a memory wire bracelet is a very easy project. We'll get that done together. So I'm going to leave this out for now, and let's get these guys sorted into this 15 grid organizer. I'm going to go ahead and open up the strands. Let me actually read off what we're looking at as I sort them. It's on here. So we've got 10mm crackle glass, Summer Glory crackle glass bead, an 8-inch string. No, that's the marble style. Is this it? The Summer Glory? I think this is the Summer Glory. It's the 2. Or is this it? One of them is Fuchsia Swirl. That's got to be a Fuchsia Swirl. So this will be the Summer Glory. And it has like a really great warm peachy color on one side and then hot pink on the other. Kind of love that a lot. That is an 8-inch strand. And probably will fit in one of these organizer sections. It's a 10mm strand, or 10mm beads on that strand. You know what? If they don't all fit in here to be able to close, we're going to be making things with them, so it's fine if it doesn't fit in here completely. And then there is the Fuchsia Swirl Marble Style glass bead. It's a 6-inch strand. So there are a few fewer beads in this one, but they are still 10 millimeters. And then this is our other 10 millimeter bead strand, and it's the one, it is the yellow marble style glass bead. And this reminds me of the color of, I don't know if you guys remember Jelly Bellies. They had the popcorn flavor one. That's what this is. This color is popcorn flavor to me. That is what my brain is associating with it. These are popcorn flavored Jelly Belly beads right there. They're super sunny, super bright, super lovely. And then we've got some 8 millimeter beads. We've got some green purple duo style beads, and I don't know if you can see the purple on here on these duo style beads. They are right there. I'm gonna get these guys put away in a section. And then the last strand is this lapis lazuli gemstone strand. And this is a 7 to 8 inch string. We've been getting a little more gemstones in these boxes than we usually do, so that's pretty exciting. All right, now there are 6, oh yeah, and it's the baby pink opaque glass seed beads. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick them right in here. These will make great spacers or other types of beads that we can use with some of our things when we make them. It's a little much for this section, but you know what? I'll put some in the bracelet that I'm making, and then it'll bring that little section down a little bit when we do that. All right, so now we've got our bead mixes. So we've got the pink silver designer glass bead mix. Let's take a look at the beads that we have in here. All right, so I have several of these pink pearl beads like that. I'm going to stick them right here in that section. And some hot pink crackle glass beads. It looks like they are the same size as these other 10 millimeter beads. Put those together. And then we've got some pink beads with a silver stripe across the middle. And then some more crystal colored beads. Some of them are football shaped. And by football, I mean American football, or not football, football. And then some that are round or a little bit rondelle. And it looks like it's various sizes of that. I'm going to move this over because some of these other beads, you know what, actually no, we're going to just sort this right here into its own little section, because there are enough sections that these guys can have their own spaces. I'm going to wait just a little bit on this one. And this looks like it's about the same as some of these other ones, but it's just a different color. So then we've got the pale yellow silver designer glass mix. And for this one, it looks like we've got some of these like crystally ones with a hole over here on the side. And these are like a jonquil yellow color for these guys. I'm going to go ahead and separate them out and put them in their own section here. And then these silvery guys are going to go here. So they're all sorted there. And then we've got this one. It is Crystal White Designer Glass Bead Mix. And for this one, we've got more of this type of crystal with a hole just here on the side, not exactly in the center or all the way through it. And then there are these cylinder beads. Actually, it looks like they are not exactly cylinders, but they're like rectangles. They're like square beads that are long squares. Let's get those separated out, because it's different shape. An interesting shape. All right, so we've got those, and then we've got a bunch of round beads like these. I'm gonna get those a little bit separated as well from the rest of these. And then it looks like we've got a couple of like peanut beads. These are those ones, they've got a hole in the center and then they have kind of that peanut shape. So there's a few of those as well in this mix. Like these crystally shaped ones, they're like bicones, but their hole is in a different place than I'm expecting it to be in a bicone, which may make them really interesting to design with. All right, so I'm gonna put these guys and the round ones in the same section. Actually, maybe I'll put these round clear ones in this section, and I'll put these pink round ones in there with it, like that. And these ones that are all like the crystally color plus the peanuts, I'm gonna put over here. And now we've got our bead caps. They are 6mm silver metal bead caps. There are 25 of these. I'm gonna stick them right here in the center. Then we've got our spacers. And there are 8 of these. Looks like they have a pretty wide hole. They would probably fit pretty nicely over some leather or something else like that. And then we've got our half moon pendant that doesn't quite fit here, and that's okay, because I can just have it be separate and on the side. These two don't quite fit, so I'm going to move them right over here for now. Aha, I am going to be able to close this. And don't forget, we've got our tassels. And there are 5 of these tassels. That's a lot of tassels. They fit on there? Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, so here we go. Last look before we start doing some designing. And that is the May Curated Bead Box.